Hello, welcome to another episode of Gotta Start Somewhere, Regulation F with Pokemon Showdown. Joined by one very hungry cat named Q. She is our first. Um, as always, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing, leaving a like. Duh, 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 duh. Or any comment. Anything helps out immensely with my channel. So I'm still using the same team. If I see something else, I'm probably gonna move on. But this has been working quite well so far. Um, let's see. They are running Rillaboom, Incineroar, Orgrimmon, Ursh, Fluttermane, and Chien-Pao. Ugh. Torkoal, Flutter, probably, and Walking Wake. Either Lily, Lando, RB. RB is actually pretty good against the Ursh. And pretty decent against Fluttermane because it can dish out some damage. And it runs pretty well against the rest of their team except for Chien-Pao because it doesn't have many ground moves. But do I want to take the Lilligant for the speed potential over everything? And also after you pressure, right? So let's do that. Orgrimmon and Fluttermane, most likely going to. Am I faster? Speed. I'm also speed. I'm not sure whether I am faster. I do want to get rid of Flutter, but I don't think that this is probably booster energy, so it might. Decide to protect. Actually, yeah. I might have heat waved. Okay. Also Fairy Terra. Am I faster? Oh no, he's faster. Okay. I'm slower. Shadow Ball with Helping Hand does not kill. That sucks. Icy Wind is there. Probably going to Heat Wave here. Because now I'm slower, I'm gonna switch into Walking Wake. Icy Wind again. Pawn doesn't kill me. Yeah, Ivy gets resisted. Heat Wave. Fluttermane does die. Chien-Pao is up. I want to Heat Wave again. It's doing pretty well. And I don't want to switch it to Lilligant just yet. I might just have to sack. No, I don't want to sack it yet. So let's protect. Sacred Sword doesn't kill. Ivy Cudgel also probably doesn't kill. Oof, very close. Okay, and that has him forfeit. Okay, I don't think there's much to talk about this match. Because I think I played pretty well. Like I decided to preserve my Walking Wake because I am still scared about the Rillabooms and the Incineroar, but given that they might not have brought those in the first place, let's see the second battle. Q, can you please stop? The next battle, sorry for that. It's just my cat's so hungry. It is like literally an hour before feeding time. he would do that. Ugh, I hate this. Okay, Arcanine, the Lowlands, probably Ice Setter in the back. I could try to Torkoal, Flutter, Lando, or do I bring Walking Wake? I bring Walking Wake actually. Do I still bring the Lando? No, I think I bring the Lilligant. No, I might not have Sun here, so I kind of want to bring like a Sun neutral. Raging Bolt is not it. Lando, probably not it. I'm gonna go Lilligant, Hisuian Arcanine, and Overpawn. I'm worried about the follow me's. I want to yawn. The Ogre Pawn. Do I Fairy Terra? There's no reason to Fairy Terra. No reason to. Do I sack the Flutter Mane? No. Walking Wake will come out. Alolan Ninetales. Rock Slide. Oh. Oh, come on. Going to Helping Hand. Flamethrower. The Ninetales. Does it sash? No. Okay. Oh, but I also do not have the Sun. Flutter Lily. Going to Power Gem. No. I'm gonna Shadow Ball Arcanine and Close Combat Articuno. That should kill. Oh, come on. Blizzard. Sashes. What's the last one? The Ogre Pawn. Shadow Ball Articuno. I could after Upper Hand. Okay. I'm guessing it's not affected by follow. Alright, that feels bad. Okay. Alright. Let's go over that real quick. So the enemy is running Articuno, Alolan Ninetales, Hisuian Arcanine, Ogrepaw Water, Lando, and Raging Bolt. Ended up taking, bringing out the first four. Given all of that, is there anything else that I would have brought? Bringing up the Torkoal was okay, but I think I should have definitely switched out earlier. Need to be worried about the rock slides here. Having the Ogre Pond Water with the Follow Me was actually pretty bad. Should think maybe more of a spread move type of thing, but only spread move that I have is the Sandseer Storm, which is not great against these four, and my Flutter. So they're not going to bring they usually don't bring out the Alolan Ninetales first, but they sometimes do bring out the Articuno first, except in this time he decided to bring out the Arcanine first. Knowing that, would I have led Torkoal a Walking Way, or do I still hold on? Now I just kind of curious whether Helping Hand Shadow Ball. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, not both of my cats are here. This is Mingo. Okay, Shadow Ball. Specs. And Helping Hand. And Hisuian Arcanine is pretty strong, huh? But it probably is a little bit defensive, right? Hisuian Arcanine, 84. Let's say it's like 100. 84 seems pretty average. 84. And most likely kills with Shadow Ball, so maybe that's what I should have gone for. To kill, but also I'm a little bit scared about the Overpawn with the Follow Me. So Torkoal's not really doing anything, so maybe I should have switched out to the Walking Way here. I think that's the play, right? I switch out to, instead of switching out the Flutter, I switch out the Walking Way, and then Flutter Mane doesn't Dazzling Gleam, but probably Shadow Balls into Arcanine. And then I will have Walking Wake on the other side. And that way I could probably bring out the Torkoal back. And Flamethrower. But Rock Slide is also pretty bad though. Maybe I Hydro Steam in this case. I did want to prevent a possible Aurora Veil, but I probably should have switched out Torkoal. If not, I can always bring it back in and then kill the Alolan Ninetales and have the and then Arcanine killing Torkoal at Walking Way would not be such a problem. And in here, Flutter Mane is able to take out, but without the snow, Articuno doesn't really do much, and with the sun, I would have much better typing. And yeah, this missing would not have happened. And then I could also Solar Blade now and then Shadow Ball into Articuno. Solar Blade into Overpawn and then Shadow Ball into Articuno. And now I know that I think I knew before, upper hand doesn't work on Follow Me. So that is always something to remember. Alright. Could have played better. Should have played better. But I didn't. That's why I lost. Alright, game number 3. Probably just do this game and then finish. Ugh. Serena, Hisuian Arcanine is pretty common to see this now. Landorus, Ursh, Flutter, Raging Bolt, and Serena. I am expecting probably a Lando start. Probably a Arcanine start. So I'm going to fight that with... Do I fight that with Lando? Probably fight that with Lando. I can always Poison Terra. And then that's pretty good against these. And I'm going to bring my Walking Wake for the Lando and and also Yeah, Serena and Ursh. Going to go with Flutter Mane Mirror most likely. Okay. Arcanine, Raging Bolt, Torkoal, and Lando. Going to pretty easy what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do I save the Poison Terror for Flutter Mane? Or do I just the Rock Slide. That's okay. Helping Hand, Sandsear Storm. Okay. Maybe I should have erupted. That's pretty good damage. Regardless. Flutter Mane is out. That's what I have been waiting for. I am going to now Heat Wave and Terra Poison, Sludge Bomb, Flutter, Icy Wind, Rock Slide. Oh, it does kill. Oh, God, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Going to bring out the Flutter. I am faster. Probably even with probably even with the Icy Wind. Wow. Okay, I like that it's missing. And then the last one is Ursh probably. Oh no, it's Orlando. It's okay. I have Walking Wake in the back. I just have to hit. Do I want to protect? No, there's really no point. Shadow Ball. Sandsear Storm's gonna take out. It's okay. I have Walking Wake just for this occasion. And we are going to Hydra Steam Lando. Okay, you think that my sun is gonna go away, but sun is not gonna go away, and you're going to lose. Thank you very much. Alright, I think I played around pretty well in this. So let's just go over it real quick. Let's see. So I knew Hisuian Arcanine usually is led in this composition because I can't really see any other thing leading. There's no setup, at least there's no like, it's not really a two-way comp. It's more like a one-way comp, right? There is going to be Arcanine there with just War Hyper Offensive Mon, or even worst case scenario they ran Flutter Ursh, but I could always just Poison Terra and Sludge Bomb the Flutter Mane, right? So having Torkoal Flutter Mane is pretty good. They don't have any other weathers that are in here, so that's fine. Arcanine and Raging Bolt, Lando. So thing to do, Helping Hand and Sandsear Storm, but then now Arcanine can. So I've seen Arcanine that is Grass Terra. I've seen Arcanine that is Ghost Terra, but I guess in this case it is Grass. Can't really figure out in this case whether why the tech is what it is, right? Maybe the Ghost Terror was to evade the the fake outs, so maybe that's running more offensive Arcanine, and then this is just running a similar. It's still the same Rock Slide spam, so it might be just like a banned Arcanine, right? Is it running? Yeah, banned Arcanine. In which case I would have definitely Sandsear Storm and Heat Wave in this case. But still, Sandsear Storm and Helping Hand Sensor Storm wasn't that bad. It still doesn't kill. And even with the resist, it does pretty well. Maybe in front of Lando, it will Grass Terra if it has. So if it doesn't, it will switch out. And maybe would have switched out into Landorus. I don't know why he didn't switch out into a Landorus of his own, because it would be much better. Flutter is out. Wanted to get the Sludge Bomb off, but Rock Slide flinching the Lander is pretty unlucky. So maybe he had some luck on his side. Flutter Mane comes out, just Shadow Ball to kill the opposing Flutter Mane. I'm not sure if it was a speed tie. I'm not sure what set that he was running, but it is the Icy Wind set. What is the Icy Wind set running? Kind of want to see. Can you show me? No, it can't. Usually run Booster Energy and Specs, I guess. Fairy Feather. But Moonblast, Protect, Shadow Ball, Icy Wind. But I wonder what set it is to be exact. Does it show anyone running? Okay, let's see, what were you running? I wanna see your Flutter. Set Booster Energy, Protect, Moonblast, Icy Wind, Taunt. Number 2. Booster Energy, Moonblast, Icy Wind, Taunt, Protect. So I guess Booster Energy, Taunt, and Protect is pretty common. Substitute Protect without the Icy Wind set. Reggie Drago, Mr. Julian, Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Taunt, Protect. So Icy Wind is probably running Booster Energy in this case, which I never got to find out. So if that is the case, then I'm not sure if I would be faster here. It wouldn't be max speed, but I guess it might have been just like a speed tie, 228 speed, which is still pretty fast. And able to Rock Slide that, it misses, and Sludge Bomb there, and then from that is game. Yeah, they have Landorus, but I have Hydro Steam in the back. So yeah, even with the Sandsear Storm hitting, I'm pretty much set. I knew I was gonna win this. I guess he wanted to stall out the Sun, but he only has 28%, so he had no chance. Alright, so that is it. Thank you very much for watching the video with me. I hope that you guys had a wonderful week of 2026, and tomorrow I will see you in the next battle.